for my laboratory exercise number 5, which is the design of a website using Cisco Packet Tracer. So in order to perform this laboratory exercise, I need a Cisco Packet Tracer as well. Yeah, so this is the mechanics. Set up your device and camera as usual. Take your video like that. Procedure: open the Cisco Packet Tracer, drag 3 PCs, 2 switches, 4 servers to the platform area. So 3 PCs. 1, 2, 3, and then 2 switches. 2 switches. Okay, so let me use this one. 2, and then 4 servers. 4 servers. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so number 2, connect the 3 pieces on the first switch and the 4 servers on the second switch using the straight through cable. Then connect 2 switches to each other by using the crossover cable. So we will use the straight through cable for connecting this to the switches. And also connect this server to another switch. Next is and connect the 2 switches to each other using the crossover cable. Okay, so the crossover cable is here. It is used to connect the same devices. Okay, so change the label of PC0 and PC1 as dynamic and PC2 as a static. So this should be dynamic 1, and this is dynamic 2, and PC2 as static. Okay, next is in PC2, since it is named as static, configure its IP address 177. PC0 is already dynamic, so it means that there will be no manual IP configuration for the 2 PCs because it is dynamic routing. So just this one, 190, right? Okay. And next is make sure that the packet tracer is in the real-time mode. Okay, configure the DHCP server. Add the server and name it a DHCP server. So there should be a DHCP server. Next is change it global settings by settings gateway to 172. 172.1. Oh. Why? 172. Okay. 172.16.0.1. Okay, and then configure the fast Ethernet by setting up the IP address. Fast Ethernet by setting up the IP address to 160.11 and subnet 255.255.0.0. Set the HTTP off, and the HTTPS as well off. Okay, set the DHCP servers default gateway to 17.0. DHCP server, wait, default gateway to this 172.16.01 and the DNS server to 11, and set the start IP address to 172.16.0.100. Set the DNS service and emails SMTP and POP3 service to off. Okay, so wait, should on this one, right? And this DNS is off, and email SMTP and pub off as well. Okay, done. Second one, 7, configure the DNS server. So this is the DNS server. Okay, and change the global settings gateway to 161. Change the global settings gateway to 161.2. And the fast Ethernet as well, right? Configure the fast Ethernet by setting up the IP address to 11.6 and change the subnet mask. Oh, okay, 2552. Change its subnet mask to 255.255.0 as well. Set the HTTP and service A. So off. And then set the DHCP servers service off. DHCP servers off. It's off already. Set the DHCP service off. Then set the DNS server service on. So this one should be on. Enter the domain name. Let's say, for example, www.edu. Then IP address is 20. Is it right? 172.16.0.20. Then click add. Add another domain name, for example, www.internal.com. Then it's 30. Okay, then add. Okay, so it's here already. Then set the emails SMPT and POP3 service to off. Email off. Check the two dynamic PCs. If the DHCP is successful, it means each PC was able to get an IP address from the server. So check the two dynamic. This one. Let's see. Yeah, so this is successful. The HCP request successful. Another one. Yeah, successful as well. Yep. So configure the web server. Add the server name web. Okay, so web server, and ito www.amais.edu. Okay, Edu, right? Set the gateway to the same gateway, and then configure its fast Ethernet by using the IP address 620. Oh, I see. Okay, because 20 is here, right? 20, and change its subnet mask to 2550. Set the HTTP service and HTTP service TTPS service to on. Change the sentence. Wait, where is that? On. And then HR. Welcome to AMA Online Education. Welcome to AMA. Welcome to AMA Online Education System. God bless. Next, set the DHCP service off. DHCP service off. It's already off. Set the DNS as well off. Set the DNS service and emails SMTP pub. So DNS is already off and the email is off. Okay. How can I try? Check the output web server and the end device's web browser. Okay, so let's see. No. For example, 172. What is that? 172.16.0.0, right? Yeah, it's working. Welcome to Cisco Packet Training. No, I want to change that one. Edit. No. Should you change this? Welcome to AMA Online Education. Good luck and God bless us all. Save. Yes. Okay, so let's check again. Did I save it? Yeah, I think I saved it already. So 172.16.0.20. Yep, so it is working fine. Can we check it here? Yep, so it is working fine as well. As you see, the text here was updated. Yep, so it's working. Next is okay. So propose activity for the www.internal.com. Follow the instruction of the www.amis.edu and create a website regarding the artificial intelligence. Okay, so I created a website already earlier, and this is the website. This is it. Just simple. It takes like 30 minutes to do. So okay, let's go back to activity. Okay, so the same process. Okay, so web server, what's the name? www.internal.com. Then here one, right? And the internet is, say for example, it's let's say for example it's 50. Okay, and service on, so we should delete this. Yes, and we try to import our files. So my files is here. So I have a lot of files. Where was that? This one, and we try to import index.js first. Next, import again HTML file, then the CSS. It's only a static website. It's really simple, so just one picture for the background of the banner only. Yes, okay, so that's it. So on. Okay, and then what should I do? Set the DHCP, and then DNS off, and the email as well off, and then check the output with the web server per. So okay, so I think it's fine, but I forgot it's 50, right? Okay, so we will check the output. So let's check it here first. So this is the website. So this is how the website look in the Cisco packet tracer. So as you see, the picture isn't showing, or it's invisible. Also the font awesome, I put font awesome here, as you see. Let me expand this one. Yep, so this is the website. This is how it looks like, and this is how it look in the Cisco packet tracer. It's simple. So as you see, the font awesome is missing as well in pictures. Yep, so that's it. It's too big. Okay, so where was that? Okay, so questions to be answered within the video as well. Okay, so what are HTTP, DNS, and DHCP? Okay, so HTTP is the TCP, or the IP-based application layer protocol, and is deployed to transport data in the form of image, video, text, HTML files, and query results on the World Wide Web. So yeah, that's it. And while the DHCP, or the dynamic host configuration protocol, and DNS, or the domain name systems, are both work across the client-server architecture through they are in different terms. While the DNS maps the name of the domain to the IP address, DHCP, on the other hand, is a protocol that assigns the IP address to the host in a network either dynamically or statically. Yep. So number two. What is the difference between the web design using HTML compared to Cisco Packet Tracer? Based on the proposed activity, I was able to import HTML files to Cisco Packet Tracer, and some features like font awesomes and images were invisible, but other than that the web was totally fine. Just some features are not showing up, I think. And in short, web design in Cisco is quite limited. Okay, so number three, what can you conclude from this activity? So therefore, I conclude that Cisco Packet Tracer is not appropriate or not 100% simulating a website. But I am glad to know that we can simulate a website as well in Cisco Packet Tracer.